I also want to talk about Instagram as a bit of a search engine. We're seeing this trend over the last few years of social media becoming more and more of a way for consumers to look for brands and products and make decisions. Instagram is no different. So looking through that lens, Joe, what type of content do you think agents and advisors out there should be creating in order, to be popping up in those search results?
I don't think Instagram's any different than the other platforms that we've talked about as far as making sure that you're creating relevant content to your target audience. So you're still creating content that is the frequently asked questions, the value that you can, any content that you believe is going to be of value to your target audience. That's the type of content that you're putting out there. The main difference with Instagram is it's just more visually appealing than some of the other ones where you can grab attention pretty easily with the creation of some good visuals. Mm-hmm. So I love, like how we mentioned the carousels. The carousels are a perfect opportunity. Another one that I've seen, and I can't remember who it was, when I went to their feed, all of their feed photos all came together to create one big photo looking at the entire feed. And they all make sense by themselves, but then seeing it visually on their feed. So there's so many creative ways to take that same content and utilize it on Instagram, but you put a different twist to it. And it's a more visual, appeal, and which is why, I think so many people love that platform is because of the photos and because of the great graphics and the infographics and everything that come along with it.
Right. There's also a section of Instagram called the Explore tab. And this is a way for those on the platform to discover new content that's not being distributed to them on their feeds. And that's where those visuals can really excel and stand out because it's put up against many other types of content that the algorithm thinks that user will engage with. So if your visuals are standing out in a crowd, then that's just giving you an advantage, and your content an advantage as well.
I think it goes back to the saves and the shares. And so the more saves and the more shares and the more that people are interacting and spending time with your content, then the stronger it becomes. And also the more consistent you can be with posting of the content and being relevant, then the stronger your feed becomes and the more you'll get, promoted out there or show up in those areas where you're looking to show up.
Yeah, that's a great point. As long as you're producing value that resonates with the audience that you're looking to target, you'll show up in those places.